Last week I told you it was hard to figure out which teams are the best in the LCS, but I lied. It's actually blindingly obvious. It's not these guys. I bet you think it's one of these, but it is not. And don't get me started on these teams. Forget all of those nobodies because FlyQuest and Golden Guardian stocks are shooting to the moon! Don't believe me? Peep these win-loss records from the last 2 weeks. Checkmate, plebs. Sorry about that. I'm good. So, depending how you look at things, both Golden Guardians and FlyQuest's former Academy roster are looking like they can contest any other team in the LCS. And yet, those two teams are battling against each other just to get into the playoffs in the first place. So if only one of them can make the playoffs, which would have a better chance to do well? Or to put it another way, if GG and Fly are stocks, should we be buying or selling? Let's start with a team that's currently one win higher in the standings. The excitement all started with the sale of Licorice and the substitution of FlyQuest's entire Academy roster into the LCS. As an Academy team, the lineup of Kumo, NXI, Triple, Tomo, and Diamond had been doing well this split. They were second in the Academy standings and third in advanced gold metrics, and Kumo in particular was really hitting his stride. But even though they were doing well in Academy, no one expected them to walk into the LCS and go 3-0 against Cloud9, CLG, and Immortals, or to follow that up the next week by beating TSM before finally dropping games to Evil Geniuses and 100 Thieves, who are arguably the two strongest teams in the LCS right now. So should you be buying FlyQuest stocks while they're on the rise? No. On closer examination, there are some clear warning signs here, starting with the team's early game. Over the last 2 weekends, Fly have posted the second worst early game rating in the league. They're reaching the 15-minute mark with just a 36% likelihood to win on average, so their 4-2 record has outperformed their early game by a full 2 wins. It's entirely possible for a team to succeed with an average early game and a great mid and late game, but this is a bit too extreme to last. Jungle control has been another issue. Since Fly are playing from behind so much, they've often had to surrender map control, which is measurable in how many jungle camps they get to farm, but also comes out in how much vision control they have. Their jungle control has been 7th in the league, and their wards placed and cleared per minute over the past 2 weeks have both been bottom 3. FlyQuest fans should continue to be excited about their team's future, especially NXI in the jungle, who's really been developing well in his first year as a pro. But unfortunately, the 3-0 start is looking a lot like Fool's Gold, and you should be selling high on this team. Speaking of gold, let's follow Licorice to the Golden Guardians. In last week's episode, I pointed to GG as an upcoming threat based on their advanced gold metrics during the second round robin. The team added 2 more wins in week 7, but their gold metrics actually took a bit of a hit, mostly because of a rough outing against Cloud9 that was decided early on by Fudge and Vulcan's dive defense.
Roaming up for the top dive,
No
3 people
flash.
again.
Force Gwen, just the W of Blaze Ult, insta flashes in for it, but Vulcan has read the play. So well done out of Vulcan, as they will get 3 in the top side.
Even with that setback, GG are still top 6 in gold metrics over the past 4 weeks. In that same time span, they're also 5th in early game rating and 6th in jungle control. These aren't numbers that would send the Golden Guardians to Worlds, but it's worth pointing out that their 4-2 record in the past 2 weeks includes games against every team that's ahead of them in gold metrics, with wins over 100 Thieves, Evil Geniuses, and Team Liquid, and losses to Cloud9 and TSM. We might not be able to call GG a top 3 team, but it's absolutely worth it to buy in on them as a dark horse candidate, especially if a Blaze Olive and Licorice continue to play like some of the better solo laners in the league. It's exciting to get hyped about Cinderella storylines, but if you take a sober, balanced look at the Golden Guardians and FlyQuest, only the Golden Guardians stand up under the scrutiny and have a believable chance to make some noise in the playoffs.
Hey, thanks so much for watching that video. If you are watching this, because a lot of these videos are coming out on the 21st of July or earlier, there's still time to head over to alienware.com/Travis, click the banner at the top and look at their Black Friday in July sales. But if not, there's still some great deals over there. They always make amazing products. And you can also still sign up for Alienware Arena, which is, of course, a great help for me when you sign up for it. And there's some great deals over there that you can get as being a member of Alienware Arena. It's free to join. And they do some cool giveaways of some games and stuff, too. So there's just a bunch of perks for signing up, and that does help. Also, be sure to subscribe, because you might see some names running below me. I don't know. I'm pointing at maybe we've gone over time now. Maybe now they're gone, but you might have seen them earlier, and there's a chance to get your name on that marquee if you subscribe. So thanks so much for watching.